Hello, peace be with you. You know, we keep hearing that the vast majority of the American people want a common sense gun law. Who are these people? I think it's nonsense. The truth of the matter is that people get the leaders they deserve. We seem to want leaders that don't work together, can't stand each other, lie to our faces. Leaders that are beholden to powerful groups. Leaders who only care about keeping their job, getting paid. Power hungry. I don't want to go back to being an ordinary lawyer or some, small business owner somewhere. I want to be the powerful person that I am, and I will do whatever it takes to remain there. And we gladly pay them for it. Meanwhile, who cares about our children dying? Who cares about all of us being afraid when we go to a movie theater or the grocery stores or concerts or wherever? Yeah, don't work with them, they say. Whatever you do, do not work with the other side. You work for us, remember. The same way we got you in there is the same way we'll take you out. Do not work with the other side. Let's not lie to the people. Americans do not want anything to get done. The only thing that the majority of the American people care about is the hate they have for the other side is so much stronger than the things that they want get done. Like, protecting their children and having healthcare insurance and helping each other and being kind and decent and compassionate to one another and wanting what they want, what you want for yourself, for your fellow Americans, for your neighbors, for your brothers and sisters in humanity. I used to think that's what the American people want. It doesn't seem like that anymore. I have a feeling that, people get the leadership and the leaders they deserve. Wherever their mindsets are at that time, is the people they vote for, the leaders they get, the leaders they deserve. We have the leaders and leadership that we deserve right now. All of us, every single one of us, the first thing we do when we go to crowds or crowded spaces is identify the exits. How are we going to get out? You know you do. We all do. We all do. Where am I going to hide? In the back of our heads, we practice how we're going to cover our children if they're with us. We don't want any gun laws. We don't want to work together. We don't care. We only care about hating on each other, being beholden to our tribe. America has become the most tribalistic place on earth. Nothing moves us anymore. It's like we're dead, we're zombies. No amount of school shooting, no amount of innocent people losing their lives. Doesn't matter how many times we see their faces, hear their stories, watch the tears fall down the faces of the people that love them. Cry, we even cry with them and for them. Yet, I'm still beholden to my tribe. I refuse to get anything done. Do not work with the other side. Meanwhile, the only thing we care about is wanting a change every 4 years. Even if something's working, we still change it. I don't understand. We seem to not understand how democracy works and that somebody has to lose. It's all about willing to take the chance that you might lose and that you'll accept your loss and try again. No. How we're different from, say, many parts of countries that dictators rule, where the opposition or the president refuses to leave office if he loses, if they lose, or if they lose, they refuse to accept defeat. We seem to be in love with men who don't tell the truth anymore, and women who belittle and disrespect and dishonor half of the electorate. I never thought I would see Americans accept their president calling their fellow Americans names, disrespecting them, mistreating them, dishonoring them. I think it started with the fact that we allowed our government to bully other nations. Well, why do you think that it's not going to happen to you? Whatever we allow our government and our leaders to do to other people, what makes you think that they're not going to come back and do it to you? We gave our government and our leaders free range to do whatever they want. I remember Americans used to care about honor. I remember when stories of people who are running for office lying or cheating or, I remember being that the end of somebody's career. Now anything goes. That's precisely how tribalistic people behave. I don't care what the person from my tribe does. I just don't want you doing the same thing. But people from my tribe, I'm not gonna hold them to account. But you, on the other hand, don't you dare do the same. I watch politicians and the media just saying nonsense in this country, talking to the American people as if they're not that smart, like as if they forgot how a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe last year, how certain leaders behave and the things they did, yet they lose their minds when other politicians do the same, only because they are from the other party. If that's not the most pathetic hypocrisy, I don't know what is. Stop lying to yourselves. You don't want the same things. You don't care. I mean, we have almost 400 million guns on the streets, in our homes. How many more do we want? How many is enough? And the American people, the law-abiding American citizens should be able to buy the guns that they want in order to protect their families and themselves. What, they can't wait for a day or two for a background check? Like, what are we so afraid of? Like, are you admitting that we have a civil war? Oh, the militia cannot wait? The militia already have guns. They already have all the guns they need. But if they want more, they can buy it. They can't wait for a day or two. This is such a pathetic nonsense. Take your country back. Take your power back. Demand that these people get to work and do something about this insanity. Because what goes around comes around. Your children could be next. And why not? Do we even care anymore? Is the hatred we have for certain groups or one another far more stronger than the love we have for our children? Because what goes around comes around. Much of these leaders, their children are probably much safer than our children because they can afford to send them to better schools. But 95% of the American people, if not more, can't afford that. Why do you hate each other so much? America used to be the place to seek, to sought after. Now you have a lot of American citizens looking for other citizenships. I never thought I would see the day. I know some people actually appreciate that and want people to leave this country, but that still will not solve the problem. Shame. What a shame. What a shame.